Welcome, folks, to the home of the Golden Gophers here in Minneapolis. This is a charged-up on-campus environment, and they are ready for this collision. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Timeout, Minnesota. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Oh, it's incomplete. Almost a disastrous play here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up second down.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Second down after the incompletion. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch. No gain on the play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Now the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. So penalty on the defense moves the offense 5 yards closer. Important second down play coming up. They'll try the right here. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So it looks like the penalty will be accepted by the head coach, and the offense will pick up some yardage there. Now it's second down here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
So now on comes the field goal unit. And it's good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
That run sets up a critical third down play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Running past the 45. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Simple throw. All the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football. He makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Minnesota offense takes the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. It's a run. Running back's got it. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Second down coming up. After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 17. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Love the aggressive mindset from this defensive coordinator. Third down and long, why not bring the blitz? Roll the dice. Play a little man coverage on the back end. Hope you get there before the quarterback can make you pay for it, and they come up with a sack.
The Golden Gophers will send their punt team onto the field. And the ball is away from inside the 10. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They'll run it here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So second and
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
takes the handoff. It's Harper. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. They'll test the right side here. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. Minnesota offense takes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And that one's picked off. What a play. Can he take it all the way? And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And the interception taken to the house, a pick six, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and
it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. Can he make something happen? The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the football. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
I personally love the aggressive approach here by this offensive coordinator. You got to take some chances. You got to create some matchups. But if you don't protect the quarterback, you have no chance.
That sack sets up a second down and long. Handoff to the single back. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead inside the 10. And he steps out of bounds. A big play, an exciting end to this first quarter.
Notre Dame 13, Minnesota 3.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. First and goal here for the offense. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackle made just short of the end zone. They'll put the ball about the 3. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Irish. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Now the try for 2. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he runs it in there to extend the lead. Now it's a 3-score game.
Well, that's when you know an offensive coordinator has confidence in his running game. 2-point conversion, no problem. Rely on the back and his vision with that great blocking up front to get you the 2 points.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
They make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Drop for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now. And the Golden Gophers will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. He He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He bought some time, now lets it go. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball's not intercepted.
Looking to pass here on second down. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's complete. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds an open target on the left side. That's a big gain deep into enemy territory. Ball down near the 30.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense. On first and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Back to throw again. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
They make the extra point, but trail 21-10. Now they get set to kick it away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And he's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start.
And the Notre Dame offense will take over first and 10.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid game.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. It's third down for the offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The shotgun handoff here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Second down play coming up for this offense. The back's got it. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Point after, knocked right through.
Notre Dame 28, Minnesota 10.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
To kick off.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team.
Take over. 1st and 10.
And the Minnesota offense takes the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And looking to throw now on 1st down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds, and he'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
1st down here for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Going the other way, can they catch him? Past the 50. The 30. At the 20.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. It's an option look. He'll pitch it. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling away 35-10.
That makes the score Notre Dame.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return begins inside the 10. The coverage team brings him down to the final play of this first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Minnesota 10.
The Golden Gophers have kicked this away to begin the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They're going to run the option. The back's got to run the pitch. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
But these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Squirrel, squirrel. Lion, lion.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught for the completion. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Gaucho. Pilot, pilot. Gorilla, gorilla.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 37. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Low of those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. On the run here. Lets it go. Grab near the sticks. It's long. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that 1st down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Come on, set, go!
And there's the handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence.
Touchdown, Irish. And this one is getting ugly. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
No problem with PAT right down the middle.
Notre Dame 46, Minnesota 10.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Hands on the football.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
Your Minnesota Golden Gophers will take over 1st and 10.
And the Minnesota offense takes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's intercepted. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The offense will begin now with excellent field position. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Hits the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now.
You know, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
They'll kick it away here. And the punt head's out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Pitches to the back. Crosses the 45. Breaks loose at the 40. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. They'll try the option play here. He'll toss it to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. And they'll stop him after a short gain. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz.
Here we go. Tuna.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
And Chris, we finally have a great play here by this offense. A nice touchdown throw by this quarterback. This is his first touchdown pass, not only in this game, but the first of the season. So congratulations to him.
And they'll set up with the PAT. And he knocks it right through. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hand seam able to recover the football. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down after a short gain there. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal.
29 Philly.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Notre Dame. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Short kickoff fielded just inside the 25. Heads out of bounds. They'll spot it at the 37. It's a good return. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Delivers quickly to the left side, and he pulls in the catch. An explosive play, big gain across midfield to the 42. Offense in hurry-up mode. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Tackle, but first down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires.
Gaucho! Gaucho!
First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Notre Dame 49, Minnesota 17.
Ready up!
So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal.
Get set!
Looking to chuck it again. Launching one to the end zone. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception.
And he lofts one deep over the middle. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And the beatdown continues.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the Hands team are able to recover the football.
Hey, it's the 4th quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
And the Minnesota offense takes the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Ball's incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Short return, tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
1st down, looking to throw the football. He makes the grab. And a big gain across midfield moves the ball inside the enemy 40-yard line. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still
breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. Touchdown, Irish. And the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
63, Minnesota 17.
And the Minnesota offense takes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. It's incomplete. He was lucky to avoid a fourth interception in this game. Second down now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Pitch to the back. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Notre Dame. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the 1st down? Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid gain. And the Golden Gophers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Hit as he released it. That ball snagged for a completion. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down. The Golden Gophers looking to keep this drive moving.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the 4th quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
Pass complete, and 2nd down now.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage. And the Golden Gophers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
Under pressure, just lets it go. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time and looking downfield, but you better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
There's a run to the left looking for the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. We're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. Offense is back on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. He'll pitch it. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double cover.
The offense facing a tough conversion here, 3rd and long from the 42. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play call? Up big, 4th quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Brought down, but broke a tackle. Produced a solid gain there. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And this one is getting ugly. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. This has been a demolition, a monumental beatdown. Time to just put the controller down and walk away. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Tries to get loose on the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2.
Easy. Dino, go.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Longer.
And he drops back in the gun. And is caught for 2 points, making the score look slightly more respectable. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. He's found some room at the 45. And the stop is made, but not before a huge gain moves the ball to the 32. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Here's the option play. The back's got it on a pitch. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the plus 27. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it?
2-9 Philly.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Irish. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
And the point after is right down the middle. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And they've got the recovery. The offense goes right back to work now. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Igloo.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Throws a bullet deep down the right side. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Going the other way, can they stop him? Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense. Well, this one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.